How many cookies are left?
Not a lot.
That's still not a lot too many.
You've got probably 4 cookies left.
For real?
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
No.
More?
2. Oh, there's more?
Yeah, there's more. Gotta be like 7. I haven't been eating a single one.
Me
Oh,
neither.
you better get on
Yeah, all right.
And I got half my sandwich.
Yeah.
You had half a sandwich.
Oh, did someone eat my sandwich?
Duh.
No.
No.
This is good.
Duh.
Actually. Don't me. I never tasted one
But
before.
water is
No.
good?
It's flavored water. Nectar of the gods.
No carbs.
Just chemicals.
He snatched it out of my hand. I don't care about chemicals.
Of course there's no carbs. It's
Look
water.
like a carb.
Oh, but the flavoring. The flavoring.
What?
Even with a
Of
handheld
course,
mic,
butter.
she's like, woo!
I was just saying that sometimes when you add flavors to them, to water.
Right, like
The
I bet you
sugar.
there's
Carbs.
carbs. There's carbs in Kool-Aid. You know why? Because even
It's
though it's just
sugar.
flavored water, you add sugar.
Right. Well, that's what my point was. Not that, of course, obviously, water doesn't have.
Water only has protein. Everybody knows that.
It doesn't have.
Water has
No protein.
nothing.
Does it?
It's the antithesis of nothing.
Oh, there's a little bit of
I like that. Using bigger words.
Oh, I'm very proud of you.
All right.
I should
Well,
read a book.
we are recording, so
Nice.
let's officially welcome almost everyone back.
Hey,
What's going on? Except for Andrew.
Yeah.
he had to run
That's
some
the
errands.
Almost everyone.
Did he need to go to T us?
He's here in spirit or
Yeah.
something. I was actually going to give him mad props because I used his not for your genitals sugar scrub. Not for your balls sugar scrub. And it is amazing.
Bro, could you say it was Amaze-Balls though?
It was Amaze-Balls.
See?
I did not use it on my balls. But there's a lot, like he must use a lot of oil in there because like when you're done taking a shower, you already feel like you put lotion on.
Yeah. That's
If
what
that was, it was
So
good. So it saved me a
that's a
step
good
this
thing?
morning. Yeah. I didn't have to lube up with lotion. So I was already lubed up. So
Yeah. Slip and slide.
So not for your balls sugar scrub was a hit.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice.
I still haven't tried it.
So thank you, Andrew.
2.5 thumbs up.
That's awesome.
My thumbs and my mini boner. My half boner.
You're outie.
So we are officially back. However, outside of those couple of podcasts we did here,
Pop-ups.
starting to get some traction too, which is good. We had a lot of fun doing those, but it's good to be back with the normal crew. We are testing out yet another room of our house. So this whole
Yeah, we keep doing the podcast in a
this
different
whole
room.
dinner with schmucks thing is starting to move further and further away from the
Dinner table?
dinner table.
It's like musical rooms
initially
instead
intended.
of musical chairs.
Okay, so do I want to talk about dinner? Dinner was amazing.
Oh,
Dinner
duh.
was
Amaze-Balls. Thank you, Josh.
No doubt. Appreciate it.
I already forgot what the name of the sandwich is that
Oh,
you made.
yeah. I know.
So
I just know it was delicious.
Primanti Brothers inspired meat sandwich.
Yes.
Meat sandwich.
It was delicious. I loved it. I can't believe I made it.
It was
It was
delicious.
good.
Thank you very much.
Holy
baby.
hell.
Yeah, I am a fan of Primanti Brothers. They are
Is it like a Pittsburgh thing?
yeah, it's a
I
Pittsburgh
feel like it's
thing.
a
Yeah,
Pittsburgh
it's a
thing.
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh
thing.
Because of the coleslaw.
Coleslaw
Yeah.
and French fries.
There is one down in Fort Lauderdale.
I thought you said Fort Myers.
No, Fort Lauderdale.
You said Fort Myers.
I
earlier.
didn't know if I did. I didn't mean it.
Well,
But what surprises me is there's not one down in Bradenton, right by the Pirate Spring Training Facility, because that place would make a mint during spring training because so many Pittsburghers are here.
Well, don't you franchise? Don't they franchise?
I don't know.
Why don't you be a franchisee? And
Yeah. Or just open your own stuff. You can open your own place and just do stuff like that. Just be close to
But
it.
it would be strategically
yeah.
placed.
Aren't oh wait, that's stupid. Never mind.
What? You were gonna ask about cheesesteaks, weren't you?
No.
Oh.
Oh, I love cheesesteaks.
Fix your life.
I
No.
love cheesesteaks too.
I was thinking about the Phillies. Because don't they play in Clearwater?
Yes.
But that's not Pittsburgh.
No, that's
No,
Philly. That would be
that's
cheesesteaks.
Philly.
Right, because as soon as the words came out of my mouth, I realized it wasn't.
Click, click.
I was on the right track with the whole
Same state.
I wasn't talking about cheesesteak, though. I was talking about the team.
Yeah, but the food associated with them is the cheesesteak.
Okay.
Okay.
They sell good cheesesteaks at Spectrum Field.
Ooh, okay.
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
I love a good
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It's in Clearwater.
Oh, Clearwater.
Well, it used to be Bright House Field, but now it's officially Spectrum now.
I've only been
Who
there
is
once.
this?
It's actually really nice for like a spring
It is.
training game.
No.
Because it's like in January or February they do spring training games, so the weather's like beautiful to be outside.
It's in March.
Whatever.
In Clearwater.
Clearwater.
It's like,
You got the Phillies in Clearwater, the Yankees in Tampa, the
is it on McMullen or US 19? It's like not far.
You got
Yeah,
the
it's not far
Tigers
from
are
the
like
highway.
in Winter Haven,
Tigers are in Lakeland.
Lakeland, and then you
You
got
got the Pirates in
Cleveland.
Bradenton. You got the Orioles down in Sarasota. So there's so many right here.
Oh yeah, and the Indians. Even
No,
and
the Indians
are
left a long time ago.
Are in Winter Haven.
No, not anymore.
No,
No, they left a while ago.
no, that's just crazy. They still
Got
got
the
all
Braves
that
at
field.
Disney, I think, for maybe another year. I think they might be moving up into Ocala. Yeah.
Tell them I said what's up. I don't know.
So,
Anyway, dinner was delicious.
yes.
Thanks.
So
We'll post pictures.
Yes, we will. The
For
French
sure.
fries. If the French fries on anything make the meal.
For sure.
Post show.
That's how we do it. 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2.
Fish tacos.
Was it fish? Did
No.
I know you made fish tacos for me because I think you made shrimp tacos for everyone
I?
else.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, you did the
What?
salmon.
What? Oh, really? Yeah, no, the shrimp was banging.
Brownie shrimp.
She should try it though, because it doesn't taste like shrimp.
They
No
look like
texture.
shrimp, and shrimps are like
Uh-uh,
cockroaches
just
of the
eat
ocean.
breaded.
Yeah, but you clean the
gross.
the
It looks
stuff
like
out of their
nuggets.
So
crack.
are you
and-
telling me that if I go find a cockroach and wash it, you'll eat it?
No, cockroach doesn't have the meat that a shrimp does.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I can see them. I used to see them all the time in my old
What do
house.
shrimp eat?
Oh, yuck.
What does
Or
what
our
do-
version of cockroaches down here.
Old big old palmetto bugs. You can ride them to school.
No way.
Gross. The ones that flew.
So-
My family has a story.
I
about
just got a text from Chris. Chris, third episode fame, right? Fourth episode, the first pop up.
Yeah.
Looking forward to Sunday. I won't be so quiet this time. LOL.
LOL.
So Sunday night is
Shout out to Chris with a K.
game night. So he better not be quiet because we're going to be playing Cards Against Humanity.
Whoop whoop.
And we're going to have my brother will be here, and he was our guest last week.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Shout out to Danny, Uncle Danny.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
Good times. Couple other friends.
yeah.
It'll be fun.
And we might have possibly my brother and my friend Matt for the party. What? I'm talking to you.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I found a limo service
You.
for a party bus.
Why
For the
you-
bachelor
that?
party.
Oh, to talk
This little
to them.
retarded
Okay,
girl
so
over here
I
looking
know,
at
I
me
didn't
like I'm
get it.
retarded. What's wrong with you?
I was.
She about
True
to get
story.
She's like, yeah, she talking to you. No, they were
True
talking to you.
I did. I told you. I was
On the
like,
contrary, I'm looking at
my
you.
bad. Excellent.
So-
Actually, it's going to
but-
be a great
Oh
time
my
to
goodness.
Yeah.
gather up some numbers.
Can I make a request for the joint bachelorette party that we end somewhere in some seedy strip club in Drew Park?
Let's. Do you want to? Like
Yes,
Pink Pony?
Like Pink Pony.
Done. Done and done.
Good
Whatever.
times.
Absolutely.
Good
Yeah, I was going to.
Vagina
Is it
everywhere.
okay if we do singles too? Not just.
I don't care.
Not just.
What?
Okay, great.
What?
Yeah, no,
If there's
I didn't-
singles amongst couples.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay.
I
Because when
wonder
I
if
started asking for a list, you guys were giving out couple.
Couple. Well, 'cause
So then I just assumed like, okay, it's a a couple things. I don't care who we do it with.
Okay.
I'm still gonna go where
I don't think I gave anybody out. I probably said Chris.
And
With a K.
And as we
With a
learned
K.
2 weeks ago, he also does not have a girlfriend. So
Oh yeah, exactly. Because I thought, that was like the end of the conversation too. The end of the conversation was of you guys
was it what?
saying if he did or if he didn't.
Oh yeah, because I didn't know at the time.
Yeah, nobody
or I needed confirmation. I
yeah.
guess
So she
because I don't
she
be in
plugged
people's
him-
business like
she
that.
plugged him on the podcast for it.
It was just a question.
Yeah. He didn't. She didn't
That's
have to fight
fucked
for it.
up. So, how are you and that girl? Or did she dump you?
There's no girl.
There was
I don't know nothing about no girl.
Hey, that looks like an olive.
Oh, it sure does.
Yeah.
I
Our new
want an
carpet.
olive.
It's a
It's
rug,
pretty
babe.
awesome.
Rug
like it.
carpet? It's all the same.
No, it's
It's
not.
huge.
That's what she said.
Ah!
Oh,
It looks like an olive.
speaking of,
Oh, the TV went off.
no, it's just the thing went. Oh, did the TV turn off? So if I hit,
Alexa, turn the TV back on.
Oh, I have to find the
Oh.
remote. What did I do with the remote?
I put all the remotes in this basket.
Yeah, but I grabbed it before.
Oh.
You know what?
Da-da,
I'm gonna. You know how people keep a swear jar? I'm gonna keep a clicker jar
Oh, click
because
it,
I
God.
like to keep them all in the same space and
So they
away from the
glitter
baby,
jar?
so that when you're looking for the remote,
Okay,
there's a basket,
the
and all
baby's
42
asleep.
remotes are there.
The baby's asleep.
Yeah, but for the 12 hours that he's awake,
And if they're close, do you think they're close to the cookies?
they're not close to the cookies.
Because he'll go check. He's like, I got that.
Reese's
area.
peanut butter cookies.
I just saying if you was up already, you might well bring back. Look at him.
What
They're nowhere near it.
So, but somebody likes to take the remotes and use them and then put them in other places.
That damn
And
Barnaby.
no one knows.
And every morning I have to go make rounds and collect them all and put them back. So I'm gonna start keeping
Before
a
the
clicker
baby
jar,
wakes
and
up.
every time I do that, I'm gonna charge you $5.
No.
No. How about that? No, that's not how it works.
So speaking of Super Troopers,
Speaking of, we were talking about Super Troopers, but
huh?
well, we weren't. But
We
I
are
think
now.
well, now we are. And so one of the things that we got to do on our trip, which we can talk about more in a little bit, though, is how many hours in the car? Like 19. And I listened to podcast for probably 15 of those 19 hours.
Yeah, we did. You say you, but I was in the car too.
You were asleep a lot.
Oh, sleep
But we
face.
started listening to
Pretending.
a new podcast called Chewing It with Kevin and Steve, which happened to be two guys from Broken Lizard. And Kevin, I forgot his last name, and then Steve Lemmy. So they've had this podcast for a while, and they've been keeping people up to date on the whole Super Troopers 2 thing. So while we were on the trip, they announced that they were finished up with everything, and they were just waiting for a release date. And I was listening to an episode coming home today when they actually mentioned the release date. However, apparently Steve Lemmy accidentally released it before it was supposed to be when he was in Vermont, of all places, last week. So, but today I happened to notice on Facebook, apparently this was released on Friday, but the Red Band trailer for Super Troopers 2 is out.
And I got it pulled up.
We got it pulled up. We were looking
And
for
about
this
to hit play.
a couple weeks ago, so
Play
we're
that
gonna-
shit.
We're
What
going to
you
watch
waiting
this
for?
right here.
Play.
Remember.
Shit. Duh.
Seriously, cut the crap, guys.
420.
I'm not a rookie anymore. Get these off me.
It's not like we want to shave your
It's funny.
balls. Thorny, do you want to shave his balls?
Me? Hell no.
Foster?
Ramathorn.
You don't want to shave his balls, do you, Farva?
Hell yeah.
No. No. God damn it, we gotta get out of there. Come on!
Mac, that's Steve Lemmy.
Okay.
Bullshit, who ordered these? I can't feel my tits.
License and registration?
Aren't you the two that pulled me over before?
Beg pardon?
How are you Mounties now? Or should I say meow?
Oh, I love Jim Gaffigan.
You really not remember this guy?
I just realized who that was.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
You only heard
him.
It's Jim
They
Gaffigan.
colored his
Oh,
hair.
his hair's different.
Yeah, it's funny.
Because
How
at
come he's
first
not
I
driving
was
a
like,
Chrysler
who is that?
minivan. Oh, that was it?
I don't know his voice.
Oh, do they not have one for Deadpool 2 yet?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it's only been like
So
5 years.
that was a short one.
That was super short.
Look up, see if there's another one that's not the Red Band one. I expected him to be longer.
Very disappointing.
TNT Dynamite. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I don't see anything up.
It was in my head. Okay, that's
the one we just watched. That was the teaser trailer. No, that was the one we watched. Oh, that's a short one too.
What we saw.
No, they're all.
minute.
Yeah, no, they're all the same. So that's it. So they'll release more as we get closer, but
Hooray! I'm excited.
we were
Mark your
talking about
calendars.
doing a Cinebistro trip.
Cinebistro.
Right?
So I'm asking now, nice and early, for a babysitter for hashtag that baby. So we can go to the movies.
What day is that?
What day?
April 20th, 2018.
Oh, you mean to see that?
Yeah, to that
see
movie.
Super Troopers,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just looking for babysitters. I was in.
Are you on Clitter?
Excuse me?
Oh no, that says Critter.
Critter.
But there was a thing earlier that said
On Clitter on
on Twitter.
Twitter.
Clearly said Clitter.
Clitter on Twitter. Are we just looking at your Facebook page now?
I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure
I like
out.
our friends. Oh,
Sorry. Yeah.
like,
A lot of
oh,
people.
cute.
A lot of my friends like to post pictures of themselves. Like I
I don't
noticed
do that anymore. I used to. It's been a while.
But it wasn't always like your face. Like it's always like, this is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, true.
Picture of my face as I'm.
My boobs isn't floating on the pool.
Nah, that's how you got him.
Exactly. At your
got
resort
me.
style pool.
Oh, was that here?
In Waterleaf, yes, it
Oh,
was.
was it?
What the hell was those things floating like that? I ain't.
Stop. I didn't get into the water. I never get in the water, so it wasn't me. If something was
Speaking
floating.
of not
that
getting in the
wasn't me.
water, so we did spend a day or afternoon on the boat on Lake Wallenpaupack.
Yeah, we had
And I
the.
think that was my only regret was not getting in that water. But
cold.
for
I
two
bet you was
reasons. The
cold,
water
though.
was cold.
Duh.
And
We didn't bring a towel
we didn't bring any towels.
because Matt didn't have any towels for us.
Well, I specifically I'm just
See-
gonna start making executive
see,
decisions.
but in the past, though, I haven't had that
excuse me.
problem.
Excuse me. Because I am the person who's always like, make sure we have the sunscreen, make sure we have this, make sure we have that.
I hear
and
ya.
this guy is always like, oh, don't worry, they'll have it for it. That guy lives on a lake. I'm sure he's got towels.
Every time I've gone out in the boat with him, he's had towels.
Well, he did have a towel that was on there from his sister and her friends.
No,
That
it
was
his
already wet
nephew,
in the boat, and that's what they used.
I got other 2 girls stuff things on it already.
Wait, what? So I'm just gonna have to start making some executive decisions and just not listening to you.
Okay. I'm just
I
saying
understand.
I'm going off of history, and history has been kind.
Yeah, well, my history, yeah. I'm going to start
That's
packing shit.
Like packing heat.
Like heat, yeah.
No,
that's what-
no. Like wherever it is that we decide to go, make sure that everything is covered.
Yeah,
Can't
'Cause-
rely.
yeah. So that was my only where I was like my only moment where I was like, man, because I think I would have sucked it up and jumped
Just
in that
did it.
lake if I had a towel. But since it was
already
already
knew
cold and I already knew I wasn't having a towel, I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy myself.
I thought I saw a clip on
Yeah.
our Facebook.
We did.
Of
We
your
went
brother.
live. Yeah.
Oh, that was live? I didn't know it was live. I didn't see
I
it live.
think-
But he didn't seem to be too cold.
Who?
Or did he have a towel?
No, none of us had a towel.
Nobody had a towel.
It was
broke.
warm outside. It's just the water was cold.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but he was in the tube.
Oh, Danny. Danny did use that wet towel.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
No way.
What are you
Oh, I
looking
did.
for?
The same thing I was looking for before.
She don't even know.
No. We have a listener, my old friend George Russell,
Oh, I know
Who-
George.
recommended an article for our Schmuck of the Week,
Yeah,
and I can't find it anywhere.
because you didn't save it.
Well, I don't save anything. If it's in here somewhere, then I should be able to find it, but I can't find it, and
Maybe you got another account and you catfishing people.
that's right. It's on my catfish account. I gave up. Sorry, George. If I find it later, I'll.
Or send it
Next.
again.
We'll talk about it another time.
It wasn't in the email. I know that.
Okay. I just can't find it. Like, oh, it wouldn't be in
Don't
here.
worry, Jorge. It's okay.
Wait, what was that? Go back.
No.
This is super exciting.
You feel free to talk about something.
It's new, but like it's a new version of it.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, one more click and then I'm done.
That's what she said.
Nah.
Wow.
I'm tired.
We're only like 20 minutes into this. We did a solid 2.5 hours the other night. We could have probably
I
went
saw
for
an
another
episode for like an hour and 48
Yeah.
minutes.
That was the one we did with
I
Chris
think that's
here.
the one, yeah.
It's easy.
So where's the 2 hour one?
That was the
It's
one,
the one
we,
that we just
just put up on Friday. Episode 5. Alien Disco.
Look,
better
George
catch
Russell.
up.
There's a whole bunch of things there that said George Russell.
I know, but none of those were it. It was just him liking stuff.
Oh, it doesn't say
Sorry,
he
Georgie.
commented.
He sent it like as a message, and it had the link to the article. I'm so... Well, we'll just have to talk about something else.
Daisy Duke.
Oh, I had a Facebook page for my cat and dog, but my cat's in heaven.
Can you? I know. I was just like, it's okay. I love both of them.
I do miss that cat. Little asshole cat. No, I'm never going to find it. Okay, I give up. All right, what you want to talk about now?
Oh, not
These
that
two?
video again.
You wanna-
Just like,
I mean, we're late to the party on this, but we could certainly talk about the two Yankees fans going at it on a subway train heading into Grand Central.
yeah.
I don't
When
know
was
what
this
there
back?
was to talk about.
Go back up a little bit so I can see what date it was. So it was
August 13th?
August 13th. So it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't that long ago.
Oh, it was
But yeah,
like 2
after
weeks ago.
I think it was after one of the Mets Yankees games. No, I don't remember.
I wasn't there.
It was a Sunday.
Was
I
that
mean,
a Sunday?
Yeah,
It
it was after
doesn't
my
look like
birthday.
there's kids there, so I guess it's half
but
okay.
they're
You just
going
had a
in-
birthday?
On the 10th of August.
I didn't know that. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
He just looks another year older than me.
You're closer to 40 than I am, baby. It's all good.
But I don't look like I'm closer to 40.
Shit, I know what you look
I
like.
look closer to 26.
I know what you look like when you wake up. I know what you look like when you wake up.
It looked just like I look right now.
You won't bet none.
You gonna learn today.
You won't bet
Little
none.
drool.
Yeah.
Little crusty.
You won't walk out the door like that.
No,
Yeah, right.
but I did.
This is going into Grand Central Station now.
How
Like
do you
this-
know that? Just by
You
looking
can
at the
listen to
picture?
it. Remember we played it?
Is that where Harry Potter is?
You hear the call in the background.
Do you want me to
Play
play
it,
this
yeah.
27-second porn?
Play it.
Again?
Yeah, go ahead
No,
and play
I
it. I'll be
wasn't
right back.
impressed.
I was not impressed as
Yeah,
well. I'm
just
like,
hit
is
that-
that even really happening?
Okay.
You can hear the call in the background.
His external.
This is Grand Central.
His external birthday money. Because I mean, like, there's really no.
I like how that one dude's like sleeping right there. Can't be bothered.
Ew, he's gross. It's gross. 'Cause I mean, like, if that dude
He's-
was kind of
he's looking
relatively
around.
good looking, I'd be like, okay, no.
Yeah, she like.
This was like there was a video. Was it
she's like,
from
look at my
last
vinegar strokes.
football season or the season
No,
before up in Buffalo during the winter during a tailgate of some guy nailing a girl from behind against a car just out in the open.
See,
That would be
not that
something
this
I'd
is
get
my
caught.
thing, but that doesn't seem as dirty as doing this on the subway, where
Like
I
on
hear about
subway?
people taking dumps on there and
Yeah, but you good,
homeless
though.
people sleeping.
Listen, you're good. His thing is probably straight through. Like he probably got his shorts down.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about her. Like our stuff
She's
is
riding him.
exposed.
She
Yeah.
riding him. She ain't doing nothing. If
Penises
anything,
and vaginas are
if
definitely completely
anything,
different.
her thighs might get like chafed from his jeans if he got jeans on.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like we would never wear
It ain't
jeans
worth
without
it.
underwear.
Yeah.
No, she got a little thing. Puts to the side. He slid inside.
Gobble gobble.
They did get arrested.
Oh my god.
Arrested.
That is illegal.
No, of course it's illegal.
But anyway, we have
I
a
hope they
video.
were able to come at least.
I bet you neither of them did. Maybe he did.
No, I'm sure he did.
I would have.
I don't think she
I
did.
would have did it twice.
27 seconds? Come on now.
Well, that's only what they filmed.
No.
So you can
So
find that
somebody's
video.
like sitting there watching that.
Oh, it's New York.
Who knows how long
Look at
before he started
Before he
recording?
was like,
That black dude down there is staring back at him. See,
oh, yeah. He's like, come and take a look at this.
and then that one's sleeping.
they're drunk. I think it's sleeping.
So you can find that video on our Twitter feed at DWS Podcast on Twitter. I don't know if we had anything else. We just have a bunch of things about us new. Our a 7-state road trip.
Good times.
And then there's a picture of looks like Jerry Gergich got a job at the Mid-Florida Amphitheater.
Nice.
I'll take a look at him. For all you Parks and Rec fans.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I wish it was Jerry.
Jerry
Oh, my
Gingrich.
God.
Jerry Gergich.
Gingrich.
Gary Gergich.
But Gary.
Which that's what his real name was.
Yeah.
And in the end, they ended up calling him that. After all those years. After he tried to retire like 3 times.
That guy.
His character.
With his hot wife.
Yeah. Billy Joel's ex-wife.
Christy
Christy
Brinkley.
Brinkley. Yeah.
I don't mean to talk bad about her or gossip about her, but I have a funny feeling she's like a prude. Like she probably never has sex. Never.
I don't think
With
Billy
4
Joel
kids?
would have stood for that.
Yeah. But maybe that's why.
Oh wait, are you
That's what
talking
I'm
about?
saying.
Are you talking about her as a person or her character on Parks and Rec?
No, her as a person. Because she got like divorced like 3 times. And like,
Why she gotta be prudent? Maybe they're cheaters.
who would cheat on Christy Brinkley? You think Billy Joel
Billy
cheated
Joel.
on Christy Brinkley?
Duh.
I don't think he should have, but I'm pretty sure he did.
Mm,
I'd like to think he didn't. He's a
but
musician.
like, what if they cheated
He's a musician.
because
That's
they
all
didn't have
that's
a
all I can-
choice?
Well, he was
Because-
drinking and doing a lot of
Exactly.
silly
She
stuff.
wasn't
When
giving
you
it
drink,
up,
Your
then
whatever goes out the window.
I don't know.
You think so? Okay, let's say sober Billy Joel would not have cheated on Christy.
Yeah, but is he sober now?
Now he is.
Because he looks like a turtle now.
He might go
He's-
bazillion years
he's
old. He
old.
was married to
Turtle
her. He was peaking.
Yeah, that was.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That was. We only play late '80s Billy Joel, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
We didn't start the fire.
Yes. That's
Wait, what am I bringing up?
No, that's
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
You want the band Uptown Girl from Step Brothers?
That's at the end.
Yeah.
We play late 80s Billy Joel, sir.
Piano Man.
No, my elbow.
Step Brothers.
Oh, I love
Uptown
that
Girl.
drum set scene. It's
Is it this one?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, no, the one below.
I did pick the one.
No, not that one. The one back.
Oh my
Go back
God,
a page.
you're killing me.
We strictly do '80s Billy.
Oh,
Oh.
Dave, that's what you
bad.
get.
We want to
Let
charge
me
your
guess,
phone
it's a-
faster.
Geico? Is it?
Did you pause it?
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's.
Oh, it is Geico. Sponsor us. Hashtag.
Aw, the little lizard.
All right.
It's a gecko.
Fire, buddy! Come on, man, play something from a stranger!
Strictly new 80s Joel music, sir.
And why you needed me to. Hey, Billy Joel blew up stuff!
Hey, listen, mother. We all want some 80s Joel. So take your skate cooker wife and get the out of here.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong?
Oh, this has all the cuss words.
Yeah. It was. Oh, somebody ripped it from Comedy Central.
Great job, face. You just busted.
Great job,
this
dick
party.
face.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, the Catalina wine
Catalina
mixer.
wine mixer.
Wait, is this the song?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is this when they do that?
Oh,
Get off the stage, you dicks! Stop
Yelling at him!
Graphics are
He's a
really weird.
human being!
He's a human being. Man, China.
Boats and hoes.
He's up there alone.
That used to be my ringtone. We're talking about 12 years ago or something like that. What are you doing, Brennan?
And for the record, anytime I hear this song coming up, wherever I am, I slip in a couple boats and hoes.
Wait, you mean the Italian
Yeah.
aria, whatever?
If somebody were to do this at our wedding while we were up front, I would still say boats and hoes.
It's gonna be a very, very short marriage. You sure you do that?
Why?
What is this song called?
Do you know it's a very old song. You're the best Big Brother ever.
It sounds like he's speaking Spanish, but it's not a Spanish song.
It's Italian.
No,
Yeah.
it's Italian.
It's Italian.
No, I know it's Italian. It doesn't even sound like it's Italian either when he's talking about.
Boats and hoes.
See? It sounds good.
Por cielos y mares hasta tu mor.
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. I jumped the gun there.
I absolutely love her in this and in We're the Millers.
She hasn't seen the good. She hasn't seen the goods.
Oh, you haven't seen the goods?
The goods.
No, you haven't.
Is that the one with the guy from
Ari.
Entourage? Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
she's
have.
hilarious because it's her and the other guy from this movie.
I do remember her in We're the Millers. I love that.
It's just funny right here.
You did it, Derek! I made a kite fly! Brennan, you're the best Big Brother ever!
Little fag. Little queer.
Formats. The ones that match the seats. I kind of went with
I traveled 500 miles to give you my seed.
I love Will Ferrell.
Give you my seed. Yeah, that's who Catherine Hahn with in the goods.
John Riggle.
Ron Riggle. He played the guy who was like, his brain hadn't developed past like 8 years old or something.
Yeah, right. Look at.
You think he's really doing it?
Hell no.
If that's him right now.
Hell no.
If he isn't, that's one of the closest.
Yeah.
You could Google that right now if you wanted to.
Oh. All the answers are there.
Yeah. So who did the drum scene for Step Brothers?
One of the worst examples of top 5 Billy Joel songs. No, that's not one of them.
Ranked
anyway.
by Billy Joel.
Ranked by Billy Joel. Saved by the Bell, Zack Attack.
You want me to
Slater
find that?
playing the drums. Doesn't play anything like what sounds.
Oh, are you serious? I do want to see
Find
this
Zack
over.
Attack, Friends Forever.
Have you
Zack with a K.
Have y'all seen the Lifetime movie of
No,
Saved by the Bell?
I didn't watch that.
It was actually
Zack
You want Zack
fucking
Attack?
really
Yeah,
good.
Friends
though.
Forever.
Friends Forever.
That
The
shit
fact
was
that you
good.
know like exactly the keywords.
Oh, It's Saved by the Bell.
It's frightening.
I love this show.
And that brings us back.
Oh, and I'm Casey. And I'm Casey.
Zack Attack's reunion concert.
I remember this episode.
Huh?
It's a nice idea.
Yeah, he died. You might not be able to see it on here.
We need more fog lights.
I know, because your TV's so small and the things aren't stretching out.
This sounds like a song that would have been on like Gem.
Yeah.
How do you know the words?
Are you kidding me?
Saved by the Bell was my shit. I used to love me some.
We already know what he's watched in his childhood.
Jesse Spano was my
right
shit.
there.
Right there. Kelly was my shit.
Oh, Kelly.
I used to want to have sex with all three of them.
At the same time.
I didn't even know what sex really was. I still wanted to do it. I just wanted to put my finger inside of her.
Excuse me.
My bad. Yeah, I gotta keep in mind I have an older brother, so like when I was 7
how old were you when this was transpiring?
Well, my putting fingers in people, or you talking about?
I'm checking out.
Oh, look at Screech. He looked cool for a second.
Uh-oh. New kids are going to get after him.
What?
Said hanging tough.
Well, at least their fan base can keep a...
you know,
I think he did do it.
No, it must be one of the ones when the band played in like their high school for some school event. Yeah, it does look a little better here. I've seen some really bad ones.
But it's still bad.
I can't believe you made me watch that.
Everyone loves a good Zack Attack song.
Was that the name of the band?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Obviously.
Lisa played the bass that had no head on it, and it was just like the stick with like the little bit of the bottom end on it.
Oh, you know what?
Dude.
I used to say, Nancy too, we used to play the air guitar.
The air guitar.
Yeah,
I can't watch.
Pretty.
No, go down. See what else is attached to this video.
It worked though.
I don't
People
know.
laughed.
Oh, here's another one.
This
Did
is their
we ever have
ballad.
a chance?
Oh wow, the
Look at
voice.
Is that really his voice?
No.
But the lip syncing.
I was sure our love would last.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's not playing the headless bass. Kelly's just wearing a bra.
Bustier.
The bustier. Didn't you watch
There's a
Selena?
difference.
Oh, look, they put the lyrics on the screen for us. We should
Really?
share this out so everyone knows.
This world without you. His hair's always on point.
These are the worst songs ever.
I don't even.
She was just like, I'm getting paid. I'm going to get my check. Oh, boy.
Ew.
Yuck.
Watch out, he'll smear shit on you.
Is his shirt see-through?
Oh no, but he's not even singing near the mic.
I hate what she did to her face with money.
Oh yeah,
What'd
she
she
looks
do?
real messed up.
She looks hideous. You should look that up after.
No way, really?
Yeah, it's so sad. I thought she was the prettiest
I
one.
remember this episode. This is where Zach starts banging the girl there.
Shut up.
The record exec?
So he breaks up with Kelly. But it's okay, because Kelly did the same thing to him at one point with her boss at the Max.
Look at those flowers on her pants.
She needs
Shut
a
up, I
dinner
probably
with
had a
Schmucks
pair.
patch on her pants.
I think I got those pants from Contempo.
You had those pants?
My reference just went over everybody's head.
I'm not listening to
Oh
you.
yeah, no.
What'd you say?
I said she needs a dinner with Schmucks patch.
I did hear that.
Oh, I did hear that too.
You ain't hearing that.
I just didn't like her flowers. I didn't think no.
We don't
No more.
need
No
any more of this
more.
stuff.
I'm making an executive
Zack
decision.
Attack.
We got to share some of those out, though. Make sure you head to our Facebook page to watch.
Yeah.
Or don't.
Zack
You don't have
Attack.
to click
The
any of
Zack
this.
Yes, you do. You like it, and Google it so it shows up in all your searches. Facebook.com, Dinner with Schmucks.
Hey, go see what that girl looked like now.
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
Lisa
Turtle.
Lark or something like that.
Turtle?
Or something
Lark.
Something Lark
Voorhees.
Lark Voorhees. You could have put Lisa Turtle. It would have gotten you the same results.
That would happen.
Oh, look, it's like the... Goodness.
Damn, I don't even pop up.
Oh, there she is.
This one?
Yeah, she's got her...
What did she do
Look
to her
at images.
face?
Go to images.
Oh, what's even worse is underneath, too.
Look at her, the
Goodness.
second to the right, all the way to the
This
end.
one?
No, on the end. Oh, yeah.
This one? Well, that's the same as this one.
Vibe.
Why?
I know.
What is it? What's wrong
Was that
with her
like...
skin?
But
What?
yeah, is that like something she did, or is it something that happened?
She did.
Well, you signed the
From
consent
what I read,
form.
it was her.
Well, did she think
How did
she
she
was
do it
Michael
to
Jackson?
herself?
Oh, there's a before and after.
Where?
Right there in the middle, it says before and after.
Oh.
Yeah, pass.
But
why
no,
don't you
that's
share that
even
one
then,
out?
it still
Yeah,
isn't.
but still.
Gross.
Like that one is more of a before and after with her with the blue background.
This one?
Up and
Up.
to the left. There you go.
Well, yeah, but
But this is
there
like
she was a teenager.
Adult face,
yeah,
adult faces.
Yeah, tag that one out onto our Facebook page or tweet it or something.
You know I'm not on anybody's
Social
payroll.
media.
You're going to be bossing me around like that.
You're on the
That's
Dinner
so
with Schmucks
sad.
payroll.
I'm on the Dinner with Schmucks payroll?
Yeah.
When are you going to cut my check?
The other day when we bought the TV.
Oh, the other day when we had that. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you a moment to fix that, and you can try again.
I think you need to fix your mic.
I think you need to
Fix your
fix your
mic.
life.
Fix your face.
Fix your life.
What about
That
Punky
little
Brewster? Did you guys used to watch
share
But
Punky
button over
Brewster?
there.
I'm looking at it, trying to figure out what it was exactly she had done, and I
Nose.
can't. Her nose.
She Michael Jacksoned
Yep.
up.
Cheeks.
Oh, there's another one next to it. Click on the picture. Yeah.
This one.
What a retard. What a effing retard. What's she think?
Oh
She
yeah.
had cheek implants.
Megan Fox too.
Megan Fox had work done.
Yeah, you didn't know? Like that's like in Transformers, she did a bad thing too because she was really pretty before too.
I mean, other than the hair lightening.
And the face lightning.
Yeah, but that could just be like camera lighting and
She's
makeup.
just freaking ugly right now. Who cares?
She looks dead.
She does look dead.
She
Yeah.
looks like
Did she get an eye lift? Like I can't really figure out what's different. Whatever.
That's not the same person.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
I've never seen her on the left.
That's what I'm saying.
I
didn't-
only ever know her on the right.
No, and even before the one on the right, she kind of was in between those.
Mm.
She was really
What?
pretty. Yeah, she did the
I-
cheek
I
implants.
never
and
saw-
She did cheek
eh.
implants.
What does that
Well,
say? It's
like Siberian language. I can't read Siberian.
Yeah, it's probably
Put it into Google Translate.
so. All of us have been traveling one way or another since we last all got together.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
She's
But
on
if
definitely.
you're
our
looking
adventures.
at facelifting pictures of
Yeah, definitely.
I can't wait till I'm old enough to get a facelift.
C-list celebrities now, what happened?
I broke it. I don't know what I did.
Good for you.
Where's Terry Reid? Ooh.
Plastic surgery.
I'll come over and fix your mic.
He's coming over.
Oh, yeah.
To the rescue. So before, after photo plastic.
Are you reading this bullshit?
Dubai jobs. I guess she had it done in Dubai.
Ooh, that's where like the best of the best are, because the richest of the rich live there.
You know, there was Lisa Turtle, and then there was Mr. Tuttle.
Mr. Tuttle was the fat guy.
Yeah,
He was
The
cool as shit.
The driver's ed and teacher.
Yeah.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Motivate. I remember that dude.
Wait, no, and the Micro Machines guy was one of the teachers too.
Yes.
He was the one that talked really fast.
Yeah.
You guys, do you remember the Micro Machines guy?
I love the Micro Machine guy.
Oh yeah.
He used to talk
That's
super
Steve
fast.
Talker.
Yeah, type Saved by the Bell Micro Machines guy.
Oh come on.
That was your show right there, wasn't
I
it?
love Saved by the Bell.
Yeah,
You have like the most like teeny bopper.
Oh, Bayside Village, West Side.
Look, it didn't come.
Oh, it,
Yeah,
it might come up.
Right there.
No, it
No,
didn't.
Micro Machines guy. Oh yeah, Saved
Oh,
by the
there it
Bell.
is.
It's just a different way of typing it.
Duh.
Oh wait, there it
he
is.
sings Michael Jackson.
In 20 seconds, yet the video is 3:41. I remember when the Saved by the
do you
Bell
want me to
guys.
click? Is it this one?
No, there's. Mr. Belding. I won't watch Saved by the Bell.
Mr. Belding, that's the dude.
Oh, the biopic. Oh,
man, y'all guys got to see that documentary.
What's a
it was
biopic?
good.
I don't see this.
Oh my gosh, that's what I want to wear for Halloween.
You want to be Kelly Kapowski?
No, what's his face is wearing on the right?
Mario Lopez?
I vote
That
Kelly Kapowski.
leopard, yeah.
Then just put a Micro Machines commercial on.
Yeah,
there was like 4 of them down there.
Well, I'm going to do this one because I like Michael Jackson.
What if?
Can we get to the 20?
Boo.
She can skip right now. So good.
Boom. Hush.
In the streets of Boston, I've had people come up to me left and right since I've been here. Usually they do something like, or, I rent you that guy. And so, everyone thinks they're being very clever, but they all do one of 3 things.
John Mashida's claim to fame is that the Guinness Book lists him as the world's fastest talking man.
Oh, look at that.
Is he a judge? Like, what is he wearing?
But his most memorable moments have been on television.
Looks like it got
As
taped to
for
him.
Federal Express. And lately, Minute Rice.
Slice the green peppers, use them with your Minute Rice Primavera, paella, or pilaf. Chop a chicken for cacciatore. Slice a steak for stroganoff. Plain, I personally prefer it plain with the pat. Side dishes,
Fast, versatile.
At what point did you realize you had this gift? Well, when I was 12 years old, growing up on Long Island, there was a cerebral palsy fair a few blocks away from my house, and they announced that they would donate $2,000 to cerebral palsy for anyone that broke a Guinness record. So at first I wanted to ride the roller coaster at Coney Island. So I called Coney Island, and they said, hey, kid, take a hike at 12 years old. We're not going to let you strap yourself into the cyclone for 2 weeks straight. So I went home and I started flipping through the book and decided I was going to eat a car, swallow lead pipes. So the next best thing was to lock myself in a room and teach myself how to do the fast talking. I also grew up in a family with 5 sisters, so to get a word in edgewise, it was self-defense.
Wow.
Dope. That was fucking dope. Sorry.
Of academia.
10-minute university.
Back up a little there.
10 minutes of listening.
Blew out my
It's a
ears.
little thing. It comes with fold out, a curriculum,
Well worth
a
it.
pocket-sized
Sorry.
diploma. Once you graduate, you get to keep that. And it's orientation, biology, psychology, philosophy, political science, Roman studies, physics, visual arts, comparative literature, economics, and football.
Look what I whipped up with Minute Rice. Minute Rice garden,
That's the
medley,
same
Chinese
guy?
chicken, and seafood cacciatore. Maybe we'll move on to Mexican beef and Minute Rice and chicken amadillo.
Do you ever trip over a word or something there? I mean, do you?
Generally what will happen, especially if I'm doing an industrial film or something, and you're trying to get 6
Did you ask if he was a judge before?
I never memorize
Yeah.
the things because they change
Is
them at
he?
every last minute.
I
So I'm
don't
looking
know.
right into the camera, and there's a
Chooses
teleprompter
her
there, and I'm
because of
reading
his
it,
little
Because
and I'll
translation.
mispronounce
They're
a word
rogue.
that nobody will catch.
How old is
I mean, it
this?
won't be a bad mispronunciation, but it'll be wrong. And my brain will hear it.
It's got to
But I'll
be
just
80s
go
because
and
they
nobody
haven't,
stop me.
That's
they haven't
like
talked
80s.
about
6
micro
words later,
machines
the
yet.
brain goes, whoa,
And did you see the other guy's
you can't
afro?
get away with that, and all of a sudden,
They only showed him once, by the way.
Wait to stop! It was great. It was great. I said, no, I mispronounced that word 4 paragraphs back.
But is he even going to sing Michael Jackson's bad?
Give
I
him
would love
time.
to see
You're
it.
working to fight all these lung disease. Your lungs are a miracle. Take care of your lungs. They're only human. And if my lungs weren't in great shape, I couldn't have said all this.
The reason you
I remember
were
that
put into the
commercial.
Guinness Book
I don't
of Records
remember.
was because
Yeah,
you sang the
definitely.
song. You got trouble.
Right, from
okay.
the Music Man.
Can you give us a little bit of that?
I'll give it a shot. I haven't done it in a while here, so let's see. Freddie, the question situation you do not wish to challenge you when I wrote the caliber just indicated by the presence of the pool table in your community. Wake up, my friends right here, stay to right here, River City, West River, good place. Mind part same was mind part stating the RSS with the cool, my hand gold, the kind of persons at cool and key 9.
What are you
So it's a little fast
doing?
to understand, but when they slow it down.
Wait a minute. You expect me to buy that? I tell you what.
If you put this on a lexicon,
Don't
time
jive
compressor,
talk
and
me.
you slow it down, you will in fact hear each and every word. That's how they have to verify it to be a record.
That's right, your butt is mine.
Hey, look, it's Lisa Turtle.
Temporary challenges.
Oh.
Album. His.
Oh, he actually does have a bona fide afro. Look at him.
If you could just sort of give us your rendition of it.
You know who should be? It should
I'll give
be
it up to
Kenan
the
Thompson.
First chorus there. Okay. Your butt is mine. Gonna tell you right. You show your face in the broad daylight. I'm telling you how I feel. Gonna hurt your mind. Don't shoot to kill. Come on, lay it on me. All right. I'm giving you one on the count of 3 to show you stuff or let it be. I'm telling you, just watch your mouth. I know your game. What about you? Well, I say the sky's a limit, and to me that's really true. But my friend, you see nothing. Just wait till I get through because I'm bad. Come on. Bad, really bad. You know I'm bad. You know, bad, really bad. You know I'm bad. Come on. You know bad, really bad. And the whole world does the answer just right. Just tell you once again who's bad. Close, very sloppy, but close.
That wasn't bad, actually.
I'm still impressed.
Who's bad? I'm not bad. Am I bad?
Do you think that was really the first time you saw that?
Yeah.
It was Jackson in a
He doesn't
minute
look like he listens to Michael
in
Jackson.
just 20 seconds. For the 10 o'clock news, I'm Marcus Jones.
That's the Dutting liquor.
Dorothy.
Oh, this guy was on that Golden Voice guy. I think he was on Opie and Anthony. I never saw what that dude looked like.
He looked like he was homeless.
Hey, they did. They're like Keith Richards.
Like a black
So
Keith
wow.
Richards.
So that guy, so that was before the Micro Machine commercials. I'm surprised they don't have any other ones. Let's see. That was but he was one of the teachers on Saved by the Bell too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, and he would do the really fast talking, and they all sitting there, and their pencils were going. There would be smoke coming off the paper. It's just silliness.
You remember the old version that had the other
Good Morning,
the
Miss
other
Bliss?
with Miss Bliss.
That was the first season before year 2.
And they had the little Chico kid and the Spanish girl.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good Morning, Miss Bliss.
There was no Slater.
Who's Miss Bliss?
Slater wasn't there. Jesse wasn't there.
So when that show Saved by the Bell, it wasn't Saved by the Bell initially. It was called Good Morning, Miss Bliss, and it took place in like Indiana, and it was Lisa, Screech, and Zach, and then like a different cast of characters, and there was the teacher, and she was kind of more like the Bell, the antithesis to. Is that the right word?
No.
What's the right word I'm looking for?
Antagonist.
Antagonist, yeah, that's right. To like Zach, kind of like Mr. Belding is. And then I forgot what after 1 year, somebody else picked up the rights to it and like kind of rewrote it, moved it to California. No, Mr. Belding was there originally.
The West Coast is the best coast.
Yeah, and he had an assistant.
That's the lady that the teacher is the lady from Freaky Friday, the original twin. Haley something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I know who you're talking about.
Anyway, so then they flipped the show to California.
Was it Haley Osment?
No, that's that kid, no?
Oh, that's the boy from Sixth Sense.
Haley Joel.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. The little girl, the blonde girl. I get it.
Yeah. So then they moved to California. They brought in a bunch of different characters around it, but they kept Zach.
Golden Boy.
Zach, Screech, Lisa, and Mr. Belding. And then replaced everyone around them. And then it became Saved by the Bell. And then when it got into syndication, they also picked up the original episodes. They just called them Saved by the Bell, but all those episodes start with a little intro by Zach Morris, kind of like we do before our podcasts.
Like Doogie Howser ended his episodes?
Yeah. No, well, that was him typing on a computer. But this was actually like if Zach Morris was sitting in that chair, like in front of a couple of lockers looking all high schoolish, and it's like... And then he would tell a story about it, like it was
like the Wonder Years?
His childhood. Yeah, but you actually saw him on camera, and then it went. He didn't narrate it. Oh. He just did an intro, like we do before our podcast. We record them and then we send them off.
Okie dokie.
Up into the cloud.
I feel
those had a couple good episodes.
All right.
You feel what?
I don't want to talk about Saved by the Bell anymore.
What about Punky Brewster?
Is that grinding your gears?
Just like I knew that stuff was a waste of time when I was a kid.
Really?
I did not watch those shows. No.
I used to watch it so much in college too when I would be like home during the day.
Like, okay, so I thought it was a waste of time and I didn't watch these shows. Like I knew back then what horse shit that stuff was. The bad writing, the stupid clothes, the stories. Like it was garbage.
But they were hot.
Okay, so I didn't watch them because I was like, I'm not wasting my time watching these shows. Now it's like 20 years later,
after Saved by the Bell?
And I'm about to marry the guy who invested all that time that I didn't invest in these shows. So it's like I might as well have watched them because then at least I would have had a clue.
So now I can share those experiences with you.
Nice.
True. Introduce you.
We got the OC to catch up on.
They had the college.
I've never seen that.
Did you watch the college years too?
I did watch the 1 year. It should be the college year.
Did they all drop out?
No, they're like, we should have not have done this. So it lasted one season. It ended with Zach and Kelly getting married.
So they dropped out.
They dropped, but the other ones still went to school. Maybe they were because they were going to the same college, so they might have stayed.
Of course they did.
Well, no, they didn't start that way, but they ended up that way.
The fact that you know that and that you're defending these fictional characters and their life choices to me, yeah.
Lisa went to college with him too, with Zach and Screech. No, Mr. Belding.
Oh, really? The guy didn't change jobs to follow the kids?
No, because
he should have.
No, and here's why.
He wasn't their academic advisor?
Nope.
Exactly. That's what I think.
Wait, and here's why. Because after they moved on, they started a spin-off called Saved by the Bell, the New Class. Oh, it was after the college years, and it was Mr. Belding and Screech.
Yeah.
And so kind of like...
And then he had an inappropriate relationship with a freshman.
Screech was a teacher, and Mr. Belding
and then
he was a teacher?
Well, no, he was like the assistant. He was just Belding's assistant. I don't even think he was an he was an administrator, but he wasn't an academic.
Well, apparently you don't need an education to be an administrator in high school.
But, well, he had an education because this took place after the college years.
I'm done.
But wait, there was one more mystery of Saved by the Bell, and that was Tori in the last season. Where did she come from and where did she go?
Who is
she was not there the whole season.
No, Tori, that was the girl. She used to ride the motorcycle.
Yeah, but she showed up and disappeared, and Kelly and Jesse went away and came back.
Yeah.
So it was weird.
Sounds like somebody got pregnant.
Well, maybe a whole bunch of them. Well, I also heard it was over money. So anyway, so we have a very 100% response rate if you leave us a message on Facebook.
Word.
We have 2-minute response time. So why don't you go
That's
ahead
pretty
and
good.
test that out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, feel free to test it out.
Yeah, we're feeling froggy right now anyway.
So we have yet to actually talk about our outside of our little boat trip, our vacations.
Oh, our trips.
We all went places.
Yep.
Yeah, tell us about your trip to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. I miss my family, and I miss the beaches, but I don't miss nothing about Puerto Rico.
I saw that video you posted where it was like raining in the house.
Oh my gosh.
That shit
40
look-
minutes of
that shit
rain.
look crazy.
It was. I kept telling everyone it was like 3 or 4 feet of water, but it was a good 1.5 feet too.
No, I'm like 3 or 4 feet. I'm like, mira, like, she's over there bugging out. I'm like, you know,
Yeah,
how
the water
tall 3 or
started
4?
getting into the kitchen. That's why I stopped recording. My poor uncle out there with galoshes, which I'm sure was like, he probably had to take them off because they got heavy because the water came in. Cleared it all out. Thank God it stopped raining as well, and then it just started to go down. So, but their drainage system is outdated. Then we didn't have. I was only there from Thursday to Monday, and Saturday and part of Sunday we didn't have any water. So it was awesome. And it was really, really hot, like super hot, so hot that I would turn on the air in the room because it's only in the rooms. And then leave the door open when someone came to visit because I didn't want to be rude and not come out, but I didn't want them in the room.
So they have like those like box like window units, like an AC.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, how did I do this? How did I do this for almost 2 years? Like,
I can't believe you lived there that long.
Me neither, because I think I was just trying to prove everybody like I can do this, I can make it.
And you're like, I'm just kidding, I'll come back.
You
come pick me up.
Yeah. Even now, I was like, I'm coming. Remember when I came in December? I was like, I'm coming in September. March.
You got back quick.
Yeah, I did. It was time. Kept visiting and missing it even more. My family thinks I'm a princess down there because I like hot water. Oh, and I feel like we should either have toilet paper and or soap and or paper towels.
They're like, no, bitch. Like, hey, this week we got toilet paper.
2 out of 3.
Yep.
So next week.
I always had hand sanitizer and some wipes.
Yeah, I remember like when we were kids and when I would go to Colombia and stay in Bogota, like we had indoor plumbing, and they have like two faucets, one for hot and one for cold, but they were both cold water. And Bogota's up in the mountains, and it's like
here,
overcast,
they're both hot water.
Overcast and cold and rainy. And it got to the point where
Cocaine-y.
we would only bathe like once a week because that was the only time my aunt would have time to boil enough hot water to put in a tub that she used for the laundry so that we could bathe. And boy, she complained. And I was just like, thank you. Because I was the princess that needed warm water to bathe. I'm like, this is like 30-degree water. Are you kidding me? Like, So we just didn't bathe. I was a kid and I was like, I just won't bathe.
I hated those
And then
moments.
I remember I'd get yelled at because they were like, stop being sucia and go take a shower. And I would turn the faucet on and like stay on the other side of the room in the bathroom.
Run around. I ran around the shower like hoping that I would get wet.
I'd be like, I'm taking a shower. And I'd stick my hand in. I'm like, nope.
It's bad. Yeah. Like now in Puerto Rico, if I wanted it warm, I had to turn the trickle down to almost non-existent for that water to come out hot. But then you can't do anything.
Yeah. Good times.
That sucks.
It's like, do you have 3 hours to take a shower, or do you want to just get it out?
Hashtag choices.
Yeah. Third world struggles.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Minnesota and the weather was fabulous.
Oh God, I wish.
Where in Minnesota?
Yeah, it was right out the Twin Cities in Cambridge.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it was dope though. It was only like
Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Less than 75
I've
during
heard
the
of them.
days. Late 60s at nighttime. It was just good.
That sounds
And
good.
My brother even had like freaking apple trees in his front yard. I'm like,
what? You mean like?
I did. I'm like,
that's
wow,
nice.
This shit is good.
That sounds like a good time.
That was nice.
It was really nice.
How long were you there for?
Like 4 days, I think. 4 or 5 days. It wasn't bad. I got there with the 12th. Yeah, about 4 days. It was fun.
I was in Minnesota a couple years ago in late July. It was beautiful.
Oh, Minnesota's the shit. Minnesota's the shit, especially during the springtime.
I can't imagine
the
the winters being like fun.
That's just crazy. That was the 4th time I went. The first 2 times I went, it was it got down to like 20 below zero.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
You can go by yourself.
I'm from Tampa, born in Tampa General Hospital. I've been here my whole life. I am not with that 20 below zero shit.
I miss cold weather.
Nope. Nothing I miss about it.
Not near.
I don't think I've ever lived anywhere. Like, I've been to cold places, but like for like a week at a time. That's about all I could stand.
Yeah.
About 14 to 15 years of my life I've been in cold. So, no.
Like when you lived in
Utah.
I lived in Utah for
that's
8.
Right.
I lived in Pennsylvania for 2. I lived
Where in Pennsylvania?
Canada, Allentown.
You lived in Allentown for 2 years?
Yes.
How is this just coming up now?
I don't know.
What a buster.
How did you never know that?
I forgot. I only remember her in the Purple House.
Yeah, and that's where I moved from, the Purple House.
That's right. You moved out when you moved from the Purple House.
Yeah.
You moved to Allentown.
From like 94 to 96.
Huh.
But then you came back.
But then
Valley.
we did. My mom was like,
Hashtag Lehigh Valley.
Winter. Yep, that's it. Lehigh. That's true.
Hashtag where my
I have
palm
that
trees.
story. I had to walk 2 miles to school in the snow uphill, but I had shoes. So.
You weren't barefoot.
No.
Wait, were you going to school when you were in Allentown?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Lehigh?
No, the high school was called Willie Mellon High School.
We were still in high school.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess. No, 96. I was still in high school, too.
Young blood.
I know. I was like, how old do you think I am?
Settle down,
high
player.
school in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
You act like you went to the only high school and you knew all the people.
No, I just...
But you weren't near there, were you?
No, well, no.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well,
think so.
I mean, that's probably a good hour and a half away from Allentown.
Everything is an hour and a half away from your mama house. Can I just say that? Everything.
Matt's house on the lake wasn't.
No, that was half an hour.
That was 15 minutes. I've
After
done that.
15 minutes.
I've done that trip in 12 minutes before.
Not with me in the car.
No,
I
not
would
with you.
say
I
Puerto
won't
Rican
do it
12
anymore.
minutes. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, maybe
That's
Puerto Rican.
a very quick trip.
Okay, okay.
Going to the lake was a quick trip. It was going to Jersey.
The grocery store.
The grocery store.
A
is just down the
restaurant.
street. The restaurant's at the lake. Both restaurants we went to were at the lake, and the ice cream place. We got ice cream by the lake twice. Once after being on the lake.
Nice.
2 times.
That was our trip.
That was our trip. We went and saw a lake.
And
Twice.
this weekend was like their big thing there too. So it
I
would've
saw, yeah.
been
We
a
were like a week
nightmare to be
off.
there. Yeah, we found the good weekend right in the middle.
Yep. We brought the heat with us
Yep.
and the rain. It was there was lightning and it scared me because I was like, "What was that?" Like not realizing that it could possibly have lightning up in Pennsylvania. Like it literally
Because
like,
it's only
shocked me.
Florida.
Yeah, because it wasn't
Oh,
Florida.
you know what? Because in San Diego, you guys don't really have... Yeah.
Just earthquakes.
Right. But there's rain, but there's no lightning. Really
And there's
out there.
hardly ever rain. Yeah. Everywhere I lived in California was pretty dry.
The
Just earthquakes.
worst of the storm was when we, on our way home, when we got to South Carolina, when we got to the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Like the sky decided to open up, and
It was like hurricaning outside.
yeah, and it was loud the whole time, and there was a creepy dude next to us that
So
was
we have to
sleeping
find-
in his car.
We have to find a hotel that's pet friendly off the highway.
Days in, usually.
Well, I don't remember.
That's where we stayed
in
going up, I think.
Florence.
Yeah, we stayed at a place my mom recommended.
Okay.
So, but it was raining so hard. He backs up the car so that we can like pop the trunk and just get in. But it's raining so hard we can't even get out of the car. So we like sat there. And then there's a van next to us, and he thinks that somebody's spending the night in their car. And I was like,
which I've done at a hotel. If I have to sleep in my car, I'm gonna go to a hotel parking lot because it's lit.
Yeah.
And but
whatever. And
then he didn't have his shirt on. It was weird.
And then there was a dog. We saw a dog. So anyway, when the rain dies out, I'm like, all right, because I got a baby and 2 dogs in the car. And I start, like, I open the trunk and go in the hotel room and start, like, rearranging stuff and whatnot. Come to find out, that guy had the room next to us, but he wasn't staying in the room. But he, throughout the night, would go in it and come back out to his van and go back into the room. And,
leave the door open.
Something. And I was like, well, maybe he does drugs. Some people won't do drugs in a hotel room, but they'll do drugs in their car.
But he left the hotel room open. That was the weird thing. Like, I was like, I had a hard time sleeping.
Yeah, we were up for like a good 2 hours staring at the
between
ceiling.
that and the thunder, and every time it thundered, Barney barked, and then the baby cried, and it was a vicious cycle. So then the next morning, so we wake up, thank God everything was okay. Nothing crazy happened. And I go outside to take dogs outside, and he's out there digging all this trash out of his car onto the parking lot ground. And then she walks by, she's like, it doesn't look like he touched his bed.
Yeah, because like when you go to a hotel, like the first thing you do is
close
the
windows
blinds,
open,
like close the curtains.
Oh yeah,
his
that
were like
is
wide
usually the first
open,
thing.
so I didn't want to be like super nosy. But like finally, I was like, "Fuck it, what is he gonna do?" So I started looking, and every time we walked by, because like we have to pass his room to get to the car, and he didn't touch anything in that room. Like the sheets were like perfect. The bed was made, everything was perfect. There's no garbage in the room.
No, all the garbage was in the parking lot next to his car.
Yeah, he's very odd.
But then he kept driving. Like, it was weird. I was standing outside waiting for the pizza guy because we ended up having to order pizza because it rained so hard we couldn't do whatever.
It was garbage. It was
I'm
like
standing
late at
outside.
night.
Yeah, it was pizza, Papa John's. It was not good.
Disgusting.
I was standing outside, and I see the guy gets in his car, and he backs up, and in front of our door, like there were steps to go upstairs, and there was like a garbage shed next to it, so you kind of blocked some of the driveway. And the guy goes out, and I don't see him pass through, and then I hear him turn his car off, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, maybe he's taking his dog for right there because there was grass there, and then he's gonna go on. And like 5 minutes later, I hear the car start up, and he backs and turns around and goes back into the same parking space.
Yeah, he just
and then turns his car off.
Yeah. Just moving around in the parking lot.
So I don't know why he couldn't actually take his dog and just walk over to the grass like I was doing. Like he had to, I don't know. He looked so, anyway.
I wanted to give him our leftover pizza and Chris refused.
I'm just like, no, let's not even engage the guy.
Speaking of, where is the leftover pizza?
Well, from yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, shh.
Yeah, we finished some of that for
in my poop chute now.
It's in the sewer system.
That was from Pizza Hut where we were going to order from like a couple weeks ago when we discovered we had not eaten, and apparently I think it was open. It just wasn't showing up on the app yet.
You and your apps.
But it wasn't showing up on the website either.
So this man has such a fascination with technology that he will not pick up a phone and call and talk to somebody.
Use the app. You get rewards points.
Okay. Screw your points. So when he ordered his Papa John's, he got a notification that the transaction was completed, so he assumed that like it got delivered to somebody else because we still didn't have our pizza. And he's like, great, somebody else got our pizza. And it was like late at night. We'd already been in the car for like 12 hours. We just wanted to go to sleep, just wanted to eat something, whatever. And I'm like, why don't you just call the place? And he's like, no, somebody got our pizza. Now it's too late. Now we won't get. Now I'm just gonna go to bed hungry. So like, yeah, it's funny now.
It was funny then.
It was not funny then. Hashtag not funny.
I'm not going to.
So then I call and I was like, hey, so we ordered a pizza, but we didn't get it, and we got this notification, and the lady's like, oh, because of the storm, the technology's all. She's like, the driver's on the way. I'm like, great, thanks for your time. See, that was a lot less stressful, and sure enough, a couple minutes later,
ding dong,
they got our pizza.
It
was still garbage.
They could have called us.
But at least
disappointing.
Damn,
so then the guy brings me the pizza, and I ordered 2 drinks. I ordered a Diet Pepsi and a Diet Mountain Dew, and he gives me the bag with the sodas in it. And he goes, "You ordered a Diet Mountain Dew, and we don't sell that, so we just gave you a regular one." Like that to me is like the complete like
the opposite.
Give
Like
me
they should have
another,
given you like another diet
Pepsi something. You know, we'll just give you a regular one.
Which kind of goes back to the thing I was saying earlier today about like this is why people get paid minimum wage because they don't think.
Yeah.
And like if you want to get paid more than minimum wage, you've got to start thinking.
You got to think.
You got to think.
Got to use your brain.
A little bit, just a little. So I'm shopping.
I like your headphones, both of y'all.
Oh, with the stickers?
Yeah. Dinner with Schmucks.
Mine worked out good.
Dinner with Schmucks.
She just covered up her Beats logo, so that's kind of funny.
I don't think Dr. Dre's gonna mind.
No, he actually will
personalized
mind.
It.
Well,
that sucks.
There we go.
Oh no.
So I'm at Party City today looking for a piñata. It's my baby birthday party this weekend.
What are you gonna do? Throw him at it? How is he gonna get a swing? Yeah.
Nosedive for the piñata. So of course,
where are we gonna hang that thing?
Oh, we'll figure something out.
Okay.
The one piñata I want, they don't have. So I go to the guy. And I was I'm like, hey, do you guys have any more Super Mario piñatas? And he's like, yeah, if it's not up there, we don't have. I go, you don't have any in the back? He's like, no, but maybe try another Party City. And I was like, oh, can you call one? And he's like, well, you can ask them at the front to call the other one, and then they can hold it for you and blah, blah, blah. So I try to use my phone. My phone's got the worst reception. # Sprint, fix your life.
Oh, yeah, Sprint. Boo,
I can never get... So anyway, I'm trying to like...
That must be the 1% difference between Sprint and Verizon is your phone.
Yeah.
That guy knows exactly what he's talking about.
So I go to Google like other Party City locations and I can't find it. So I'm in line. So the guy's like... I'm the only one in line, and he's standing there, and I'm standing there. And usually you wait for someone to be like, hey, can I help you? Or, hey, I can ring you up or whatever. He doesn't say anything. So I said, is your register open? And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm waiting for you. I was like, okay.
My bad, I ain't know you scumbag.
So I put the stuff on the counter and I say, hey, listen, can you give me the number to the Party City in Citrus Park? And he's like, well, we have one on Dale Mabry. And I'm like, yeah, that's Carrollwood. And he's like, and we have one on, I think, Fowler. And I'm like, that's Temple Terrace. I need Citrus Park. And he's like, well, I don't have that number, but you can Google it. I was like, oh, okay, thanks.
Google that shit.
Minimum wage.
So I was like, that's why you get minimum wage, because you don't think.
There's a breaking news story. I mean, it's not going to be breaking by the time you hear this. Multiple people shot at a library in New Mexico, per reports. That's on ABC Action News. No, it's not a good breaking news, but we're breaking news on our delayed podcast.
Yeah, that's just sad.
That's crazy. Did they say why they're being shot? Shots fired?
No, it was on the ABC. You could probably look it up.
You can Google it.
You can Google my fist.
In your face.
Yeah.
You know, the people in Texas are fucked up right now.
I know. Shooting at public library. So they're investigating. Several injured. Whoever's doing the shootings is already in custody.
They said, sorry, sir, you've used up your 1 hour of porn.
And by the way, I apparently...
He's like, it's been 47 minutes.
I hit send and that video must have never went through because I don't even have it on the sent list anymore.
I don't even know what you're talking
Remember early on the Super Troopers thing?
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, this guy got mad because he couldn't get on Pornhub. He was like, shots fired.
You porn, he couldn't find our podcast.
I guess. 6 people were wounded.
God, I hope those aren't the kind of listeners we have.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I don't think we had any listeners in New Mexico.
Not yet. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Facebook.com, Dinner with Schmucks. We haven't plugged anything yet today. I only did that like once.
Instagram,
Dinner with Schmucks. Twitter, DWS Podcast. Find us on
SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher,
TuneIn. And YouTube.
And
Clitter.
I don't think
not
Clitter.
yet.
I think he wants to meet somebody named Clitter.
Is that a dating?
Clitter on Twitter.
Was that a dating like app?
Like Grindr?
I don't know what that was, but it's definitely
look up
being
Clitter.
advertised.
Go back to Twitter.
Go back to Twitter to look
There it
up
is. It's right there.
Clitter.
Oh, I think
maybe
that's
it's a restaurant.
Bluish visitor from inner space. Fear the brain police. Turn back the hands of doomsday clock. Almost midnight. It's a weirdo.
Hashtag weirdo.
I say we didn't actually get a schmuck of the week. You know, I saw something.
I could have had a schmuck of the week, but I can't find the link.
I think they could be the schmucks of the week.
Wait, I thought I found something about a man stuffing money up his anus, but I don't remember.
Ew.
How much money?
Not a lot.
No shit.
Delayed reaction over here.
Mira delay reaction.
I got your delayed reaction.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I think we can go if we don't technically have a schmuck of the week, we can go to our default schmuck of the week.
All right.
Donald Trump.
Bingo.
You're good.
I knew it.
What schmucky things did he do this week? It was a lot. Hint, it was a lot.
Stared at the sun.
Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
Yep.
my God.
He,
Pendango.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Sure, we can find a dumb thing from him. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I know we're following him.
Because you have to.
I like when he capitalizes things that don't
there's
need to be capitalized.
There was one where he instead of talking about the flood, he recommends somebody's book. Oh, there it is. In the Storm.
Oh.
A great book by Craig.
Highly recommended. Does he even read?
I don't think he can.
Is it sponsored? No.
What?
The
Did he
plug.
sponsor him?
Yeah.
You know what we can do? We can set up one of those Amazon things where you go to Amazon.com/dinnerwithschmucks and we get a small cut from things people buy.
Oh, you meant that donation thing? The smile thing?
No, we would actually get paid.
Oh.
Nice.
By driving.
Oh,
business,
around with
driving
stickers.
driving traffic to Amazon. By the way, we have a couple of limited edition patches.
Oh, the Dinner with Schmucks patch.
So if somebody wants one, feel free to email us, and we'll send you an address to send a self-addressed stamp envelope and $5 to purchase one.
Nice.
Proceeds.
You'll have it in 2 to 10 business days.
It's 6 to 8 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks.
We'll turn them quickly. But
No,
we're old school businessmen and women.
Women.
Well, we're at 2 and 2 tonight. But Sunday, we're going to have 8 people.
What's the
Full crowd.
Ocho.
Chad.
It's the the Ocho game night.
Why is this fool talking about NAFTA?
That's
Because
exactly
he's
what I was just
a
reading with the
schmuck.
really weird face.
So, since it's not safe for him to travel to Texas while it's flooding, he's going to go to the wonderful state of Missouri.
Because he won by a lot.
A landslide.
Who's CM?
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. Whatever. This guy is such a schmo.
A schmuck.
Schmuck.
He is our schmuck of the week.
Thank you, Donald J. Trump, for being our schmuck of the week.
For sure.
Hey, did you guys find that fight the other night?
That's one of
I was working, but
many
I
things
caught
that
it
I
right
couldn't
at the
care
end.
less about. That I could care less about.
I know.
should say.
I'm asking her.
Yeah,
Oh.
I found a place and I was so fucking wasted. I know who won, but I didn't see how. I mean, I was pretty close to the TV too.
Did you expect it to be anything different outcome?
No.
No. Yeah.
But I didn't get to see. They said that he started pounding on him or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't see any of it. I just.
And then he called. I'm like, I don't really, but I don't know.
When
I was there, but I wasn't there.
Why is Donald Trump retweeting the Mother Teresa quotes?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Can we be done with him now?
Okay, I'm yeah.
He's got to be a temporary for us.
When
he's permanent, but
when that was announced, that fight, Mike Tyson was on Opie's show when he still had a show, and he just laughed and he said there's no possible way for McGregor to win that fight. I forgot what exactly he said. He made it sound like it was going to be. I mean, I know it went on longer than people expected.
Exactly, I do know that too. Yeah.
But Tyson just laughed at it and he said, "It's no way, not going to happen."
That's that. I put that on my list of things I didn't care about. The eclipse was one of them. The fight was another, and Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, me neither.
I'm like none of those things. Yeah. And it was like all over like social media, all over Facebook.
I tried to tell her, I'm like, Game of Thrones, they lost me like 10 episodes into that first season. I was like, fuck this shit. I am not getting emotionally connected.
I don't even think I've gotten through a commercial. Like when I even see a commercial, I usually like just don't
Well,
even
this was
watch
this I don't know, at least 4 years ago I tried because everyone was like, you have to. But every episode someone I was attached to died. And I was like, fuck this. Like, flipping tables and shit. And I was like, I stopped this episode because this person died. And then this person, and they're like, oh no, you have to watch it. He doesn't die. And then I fucking finished watching it. He died. And I went back there and I was like, what the fuck were you? Oh, I forgot.
Lied to your ass.
That's 20 minutes ago.
That is crazy. I can't. Yep.
I just sent something over I want us to check out.
Where did you send it?
In that message right there.
This one?
It's got number 1 up there.
There's 2 number ones. This one?
That's yours, yep.
You want me to click it?
Yeah, it's Rainn Wilson. The Office had to end. I'd like to see what he has to say about this.
Oh boy.
Possible. You'll be involved in many, many wonderful things, but it's possible this was the most awesome thing that you were involved in.
It is probable that this was the high point of my career and the most awesome
They're making a movie or bringing it back?
There's no crime or shame in that.
No.
Neither.
I feel none. I feel just tremendous gratitude.
Is it tough to call it quits on a show?
The Office ending really came from us.
It looks so different.
And saying,
yeah, like I would date this guy.
You know what? It's time.
Yeah, I have pictures. I went to
do one final season.
A concert he did.
Let's have a big finale, and let's do it right. And
Soul Pancake. I have it too. Is it the Soul Pancake?
It's bittersweet.
Yeah, I have it too.
I also have his other book I haven't read yet, Bassoon King.
It's such a great
watch this and you're not even.
I'm listening.
At the same time, it was time for it to go away. Maybe I'll just always be known as Dwight, and
he did.
that's great.
Unfortunately,
I'm
the
totally
thing I was
fine
at,
with that. I'm a good actor. I know
everyone
that
kept
there's a lot
asking
of
him to
work
do,
out there for
and he's
me
up there trying to be
a lot of
serious.
fulfilling other stuff, but. This is just how I'm feeling right now. Talk to me tomorrow, and I could be pulling
It's
my
so weird
hair
for him
out.
not to be like in a mustard yellow shirt.
Yeah.
His hair parted down the side.
The official Thunder Mifflin uniform.
His official.
Well, yeah. Remember he drew
the white
up
socks.
He drew up the
brown tie.
The Dwight or Jim found like the drawings of the official Thunder Mifflin uniform Dwight drew up.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we haven't gotten to that episode yet.
Oh my gosh! Look at him when he was in high school.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Fact: Bears eat beets.
Bears beets.
Battlestar Galactica. Oh. Anyway, well, we went over The Office quite a bit on a couple episodes ago.
Oh well, that's what says BJ, which is Ryan. Jim in high school. Really? That's pretty cool.
We about to wrap this up.
I think we can
wrap it up. B.
Mic drop.
Mic drop that shit, son. Right in the tub.
Hopefully this should be up. I'm hoping it's up by Wednesday night on the podcasting networks. Uniform. What is you laughing about?
What's wrong with you, girl?
What?
He was tickling me.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So if we get this up like Wednesday, and then we're gonna do game night Sunday night. We'll probably do maybe a little Facebook Live from there too.
We'll see.
No, we got to.
We'll see.
Bring people in live
and represent. I mean,
and we'll have a couple of special guests, and then for our regular one Monday night, we'll have Danny will be back.
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
Who's cooking next?
Ready to get
Not
silly.
it.
Yep.
I can cook because I'm going to be off.
Yay.
Yay.
All right.
I mean, if I had to, I would.
No, I can because we'll be off. I don't have to work that day, and then that way everything can get set up. We'll figure out what room we can podcast in next week. We're going to move into one of the bedrooms. And it's just awkward setup in here, but we'll have to see because we have a couple more people.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I like
Once we get the deck built, we can do it outside.
Ooh.
You want to be outside?
Not this time of year. December. With a fire going in the fire pit. It was nice doing it outside on the deck in Pennsylvania.
Big plans.
Banana boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely check out Alien Disco.
Yeah, episode 5, Alien Disco, a broadcast with special guests Stan Babcock and Matt Reinhart. Anybody want to plug
What's his name? Matt Reinhart.
Matt Reinhart.
Like the quarterback.
Like the quarterback. That's Matt Leinart.
Oh, Matt Leinart.
Speaking of, I might be somehow balancing 2 fantasy football drafts during this podcast next week too.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Hashtag what? Hashtag what?
Hashtag fix your life.
Yeah. I don't know. I may have to solicit advice. Well, not from a live audience, so it's not going to work. So, anybody like you want to plug their own social media? Want to get famous?
Nope.
Oh, I'm famous already, kind of.
Hair by Lisa Michelle.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And Facebook.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, Riverview, Florida.
It always does. Hashtag Riverview.
Hashtag Riverview.
Nice.
And High Stick Creative on Instagram, on Facebook.
Black.
Mm-hmm. And check that out. Any logo needs.
Oh, I start rehearsal this week.
You do tomorrow night.
Do it.
Tomorrow night.
And
hashtag fanfare concert wins. Actually,
sweet.
fanfareconcertwins.org, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a community concert band.
When's your next
group
concert?
for like 20 years.
First concert.
The first concert of the season probably be in.
It's like the week before Halloween usually.
Yeah, October. Late October.
Nice.
I mean, her last one was a couple months ago.
Yeah, we take the
it's
summers
the first
off.
one of the season now.
It's like a school year. Like we do fall, Christmas,
gotcha.
And you can find some videos of some of the performances actually at High Stick Creative on YouTube.
Yep.
Or on my phone. I do. I have some. True story.
All right.
So,
And
then of course the podcast. Make sure you subscribe, like, and review on iTunes. We did get 1 review on iTunes. We're getting there. We got 1 review and it said
somebody wrote
very
something?
very funny. I told you that the other day. Just a very simple, very funny.
No one else said anything. No, I mean,
No,
like
just one
it wasn't-
review.
I guess what I meant was the review someone we knew.
No, I have no idea who it was.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
so cool. Maybe we can start stalking them.
Yes, we
I don't
totally
know.
would.
No, let's not
don't
do
make
that.
yourself known.
Because
Do
then
it.
they will not think we're very funny, and they're going to revoke that review and say this podcast
sorry.
is
I'm just
creepy. Let's
kidding.
get rid of them.
Yeah,
they're
sorry,
going to
we're
start
totally
talking,
kidding. Okay,
stalking
fine.
me.
But if you want to be my friend, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, though.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Words.
Or you can tell me, and I still will stalk you.
And then remember, if you want a
Just gotta sign
limited
the paper.
edition
Green
Dinner with
Lantern.
Schmucks
Yeah, we'll take
patch
pictures.
or bumper sticker,
Yes. Oh, we have bumper sticker. I want to buy a bumper
I have a handful
sticker.
of bumper stickers.
I'm saying goodnight.
I need to wash my car.
And thanks for telling everybody that.
Can you
Hashtag not editing that out.
She read it. She did.
You said it. I heard it in the headphones.
Nice.
Well, I do.
Anyway, just send us a message on Facebook or email dinnerwithschmucks@gmail.com.
No, not like that. Just number 1.
Gmail B.
Find us on Facebook, facebook.com, Dinner with Schmucks, Instagram, Dinner with Schmucks, DWS Podcast on Twitter, and on all the podcasting platforms like subscribe and
Stitcher,
review. And you're going to hear
TuneIn,
all of this in just a
Google
few
Play,
seconds.
iTunes,
Tune in. What?
YouTube.
YouTube. I don't know.
Chick-fil-A.
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
So you're going to hear all that again on the outro. But until next time, we'll talk to you guys Sunday night coming from game night.
Game night.
Good night, Schmucks.
Thank you.
Little schmuck.
Thank you. Come again.
Bye.
This has been another episode of Dinner with Schmucks. If you like what you heard, head over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/dinnerwithschmucks, and give us a like. Follow us on Twitter at DWS Podcast and on Instagram at Dinner with Schmucks. Like, subscribe, review on iTunes. Until next time.